Welcome to Coffee or Champagne. Today's episode is based on one of our subscribers. They actually asked us a question, and that was what to wear to a summer wedding. So that's what we're going to talk about today.
We're going to call this one Summer Weddings, What to Wear, or Summer Wedding What to Wears. We're going to break it down from day to dinner weddings. I Googled it, and it says that the rule of thumb is if the main meal service is served after 5 p.m., it's considered an evening wedding. Anything, even if it's just appetizers before, is considered a day wedding. And the real difference, yes, it's a dress. It could go from casual to a little bit dressier, but the real difference is the shoes.
Okay, so we're going to take a look at some of your recommendations to wear to a daytime wedding. And we have a new little visitor that we're going to put this on.
So I want to introduce you to Isabel. She is our new half mannequin, headless mannequin. We're going to start using her to give a little bit more texture to what we're talking about, so I'm not always just picking up hangers and me being the only one in a dress, an actual dress. So this is Isabel, and when we get really mad at her and she's not cooperating with the dress, we're going to call her Izzy. Today, Isabel is going to start with the Summer Daytime Wedding Ensemble. This is a classic DVF, otherwise known as Diane von Furstenberg dress, wrap dress. It's been around since the 70s. It is a classic go-to wedding daytime dress. I've paired it with a pair of brown sandals, and again, I'm focusing on the fact that it's daytime because you would never wear these brown sandals for an evening wedding. That being said, we're going to move on to just a few pieces of daytime. I know where you want to go. You want to wear your LBD, your little black dress. It's somebody's wedding. It's like their red carpet premiere. Step it up a notch, pull out some color. Color's so big, color's always big for a wedding, let's face it. So here's a cute little Millie dress that looks great for the daytime wedding. Wonderful with the brown sandals we just showed. Or if you're really feeling like branching out, go with a pink pair of platform shoes. If you're going to be dancing, take them off, but start out for the first hour and a half at least in a great pair of red carpet shoes. Another dress going with some color is yellow, and I actually, for the first time I've spoken of this, would pair it with a matching, it's actually the color citron. I would pair it with a pair of citron shoes. A piece that can go either way would be a black and white number. This is actually also a DVF piece. Has some pockets, so it gives it a little more of a casual feel. You could take this day to dinner if you change the shoes. This would look great with the citron shoes we showed before, only because it's about popping, give it some life, give it some color, and again, we're staying away from the solid black dress. I can do a whole episode on the little black dress. Kim and I counted, I have 9 of them. We will definitely touch on this another day, but not for somebody's wedding. Let's just go with color this time. Here's another transition piece. The bandage dress by Hervé Leger. It is a fabulous dress. I know it looks super tight and skinny, but if you could feel this, it weighs a ton. It is made out of a fabric that just sucks you in. It's again called his bandage dress, and this can take you from day to night weddings perfectly. It's not the little black dress, it is the little pink rose dress that can go with a pair of daytime shoes or a pair of evening shoes, the shoes that I have on, or a pair of open-toed daytime shoes, or I could even see this with a black, very sparkly shoe, gold, silver, you name it. It's a perfect transition piece. You don't know if it's really going to be full daytime, full dinner, appetizer, serve, reception immediately following. This is your go-to dress. And Izzy, who is now cooperating, but because she has 2 pins in her back, she has to cooperate, is wearing a similar piece. This could actually go day or evening, depending on what you do with the shoes, but it's a fabulous statement piece with a big bow and a lot of color, and you can pair it down with the sandals that we showed before, with very little color. All these dresses would look great with a clutch. The clutch is going to end up on the table anyways. Do not go with any of these with a shoulder bag. It would kill the dress. If you insist on doing black, because you feel good in black, it always looks good on you, perfect, but add a little bit of color, a little splash of something. This is a BCBG Max Mara dress. It still has the Diane von Furstenberg wrap feel, made out of that same jersey material, but the tiny little bubblegum pink piping gives it that extra pop. And I paired it to a great pair of pink shoes. The pinks do not need to match perfectly. It's a perfect little statement piece regardless. And again, if you insist on the black dress, this is the one for you. And the last one I want to touch on is a version of black. It's the eggplant color. It's a Valentino dress. And this one can take you definitely for the evening, but maybe into the actual black tie wedding. And I've taken it down to the black strappy sandals that we were speaking of before with the sparkle, or a pair of Stuart Weitzman gold or copper shoes. And again, both of those shoes would look great with Izzy here when we're trying to dress it up for the evening.
Thanks, Jill. Those were all incredible, beautiful dresses, but what if we can't afford those high-priced designers like me or some of the other people watching? What are we going to do?
Easy answer. H&M and Zara. Z-A-R-A. Great pieces, not quite considered a knock because the quality is still definitely there, but they have the most wonderful selection of classic pieces and very high fashion, not high-end or high-priced pieces to take you for a wedding.
I agree. I went into Zara for the first time when I was in Dallas a couple weeks ago. I was really impressed. They had bright colors. The fabric looked great for the price. So thank you. Okay, so I have one last question, and this happened to me last weekend. We had a wedding on the beaches of North Carolina, and a friend of mine held up a white dress and a navy dress and said, "Which one should I wear?"
Okay, well, everybody knows where I stand on the white question. In my book, you do not wear it between Memorial Day and Labor Day, but again, that's just my book. I hope in everybody else's book, it is still the tried and true, you do not wear white to compete with the bride. Your hair can look great, your makeup can look great, and you can have on the hottest dress since, as my dad would say, sliced bread, but do not compete with the color white.
Okay.
That's my one thing.
That's what I told her, so I was right. Woohoo! Anyway, hopefully these dresses gave you some ideas of what to wear to summer weddings. And again, you don't have to spend a ton of money, but you can get the look you're looking for with the colors and everything. So we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.